Welcome to Nother Realm, a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game experience. This season, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Kinda. If you'd rather watch the chaos unfold, our game sessions hit YouTube the day after each podcast release. Our next podcast episode comes out on Monday, October 27th. Our language on this program can get a little spicy, but if that doesn't bother you, I'm Tanner, and I play Celerev Kismet.
My name's Will, and I play Ziggy Steelbones.
I'm Frazier, and I play Seraphina Dawnstrider.
I'm Emily, and I play Cragvar Dextrel.
And I'm Bruce, your Dungeon Master for this campaign. Welcome to the first episode of Nother Realm, The Unknowing.
The year is 1191 of the Age of Resonance, and for a time, the world breathes easy. The four heroes, Archie, Six, Osiris, and Markbark, had saved it all. It didn't matter that their journey left scars or that not every choice was pure. When the dust settled, they were the ones who stood between Etoria and oblivion. The Never There was broken. Tivian's corruption was ended. The threat of being forgotten was gone, at least for now. Somewhere beyond the living, cradled in the waves of the drift, a gallery stands. Its stones set by steady hands, one of metal, one of flesh. Archie and Six, dressed nearly alike as always, carry on their peculiar
You're all right.
carry on their peculiar no, that's not good.
Yeah, the emphasize the...
yeah. You don't know how to fucking say that word, man. Carry on their peculiar afterlife here, tending lives lived in paintings. As each image shifts and shimmers with memory, they watch the friends they made live out new chapters of their lives. Osiris, beaming beneath a garland archway, wed half-orc strong guy and set forth on a life of adventure, her laughter echoing with the joy of found family. Markbark Smoth, gem-eyed and always seeking, now aware of the splinter in his soul, began the long voyage to remake what was broken inside himself. He was never alone, always searching. Their names, whispered across Etoria, became songs of gratitude. The kingdom remembered them, even as the land itself changed. And somewhere further still, in the shadowed periphery of all that is and might be, the god of death lingered. Taish watched from the edge of existence, a shape nearly reminiscent of a smile curling at the corners of its shadowed face. They admired the tenacity of the living and the dead alike, and yet something gnawed at them. Some forgotten thread, some lost memory, tugged at the god's being. Perhaps the passage of time dulls even a divine edge, and old wounds are slow to close. Death was tired, after all. As Taish turned back to the endless work of endings, a sudden, crushing pain bloomed at the center of their existence. Something precious had been left behind and forgotten in the turmoil, for even gods, it seems, will lose their place in the story. Deep beneath the currents of the drift, Argo Malkot's body descended, the black heart of death clenched in his fingers. He drifted further than any mortal soul had ever dared, a silent plunge that tore his conscious mind from its vessel, casting him into the depths of oblivion. As Argo vanished beneath the waves, something from a place unknown and roiling with turmoil stirred in the twilight waters, drawn by the pulsing power of the god heart. It moved unseen, relentless, like a predator in a midnight sea. None bore witness to what happened next. And above, the world shuddered. Lear shifted, subtle at first, then all at once, and everywhere. Across kingdoms and continents, even in the constellations overhead, reality rippled. The recently dead awoke, blinking and bewildered. Warriors survived wounds that should have ended them. Ailing children took miraculous breaths. Villagers argued over whether it was fate, folly, or the gods at work. But as days passed, it became clear something fundamental had slipped loose. The frequency grew. People lost long ago reappeared, sometimes young, sometimes old, sometimes only half remembered. The night sky twisted, unfamiliar stars burning where none had ever been mapped. Artifacts of unknown purpose, snatches of strange music, and ghostly figures drifting through the hearts of towns all became part of the new normal. Lear, and everything beyond it, was becoming something other. And Taish was nowhere to be found. Dawnstrider! Tenius Arrowgrave shouted from his seat at his table. Seraphina had found what she needed to finally pin the murder of her father and mother on Lord Arrowgrave. 3 guardsmen flanked her, weapons at the ready. They would bring Arrowgrave to justice, or they would lay him low. Seraphina stepped forward.
Your lips are not fit for my family's name to grace.
Tenius stood, gesturing to 2 men sitting at his table. They stood, and all 3 drew their blades. Really sorry, miss, one of the men spoke. Unfortunately for you, Arrowgrave paid us a lot more to kill Cedric than Cedric ever paid us to guard him. Money talks, bullshit walks, you know? Guard Captain Alias chided, smirking.
Alis, my father treated you like his family. You were given everything you could ask for.
Seraphina spat through gritted teeth. Turns out I wanted more, Alias quipped. The third man, as if on cue, flipped the table at The third man, as if on cue, flipped the table at Seraphina and the guards. Seraphina whipped her hand, bringing forth a magical shield to deflect it. The 2 groups collided in flashes of steel and magic. The third man fell, a cry of agony escaping his lips as a guard ran him through. A blast of magic laid another guardsman low. Seraphina and Lord Arrowgrave slammed blades and magic against each other, sparks flying in hatred for one another. Alias's blades danced, fending off the 2 guardsmen at every turn. He held his ground, patiently waiting like a viper for his chance to strike. Seraphina struck out with another magic shield, setting Arrowgrave off balance and pressing her attack. For every step back he took, she followed with righteous ferocity. He would not escape this time. He would harm no others. He would pay for what he did. She would see her family's name restored. Alias struck, finding his opportunity, slipping his blade into the gap in one of the guard's armor. The guard fell as blood pooled on the floor. 1 left. Alias pressed the attack. Seraphina weaved her blade through the air, feinting and collapsing the gap between her and Tenius. Arrowgrave continued to backpedal. Seraphina surged forward, slamming the pommel of her blade against Lord Arrowgrave's head, flinging him to the floor. Lord Arrowgrave scrambled backwards away from her. We'll have to read that again. Alias quickly overwhelmed the lesser swordsmanship of the guardsman, disarming and slipping his blade through another gap in the guardsman's armor. The guardsman crumpled. Seraphina stalked towards Lord Arrowgrave, righteous fury burning in her eyes.
This is for my mother and father.
She spat as she raised her blade high. Seraphina saw it before she felt it. The blade of a sword stuck through her body, blood cascading to the ground away from her. You really should hold your tongue, girl. Alias scolded sardonically. He ripped his blade from her back, and she crumpled to her side. She choked, unable to breathe, seeing her blood pool from her body on the floor. Alias helped Lord Arrowgrave up, and Tenius knelt in front of her. You are useless, just as your mother and father were, and you will die as a wretch, just like they did. He chided. Seraphina's world faded to black, with the last realization being that she had failed to avenge her family. Ziggy was the third to make it to the vault of Lord Tornad von Eisenhart. His 2 companions, Rhea and Marka, had already broken down the numerous wards on the door. Now it was his turn to do what he did best. The only audible sound was the tiny clicks and turns of gears as he passed the locks. The door was open. Entering the vault room, the crew's eyes settled on their prize, the gem of Antien, a magnificent blue sapphire with a dragon's hoard in gold, and that's just what they were promised to retrieve it. High risk, high reward, so the saying goes. Rhea and Marka approached, reaching out with their magic to break wards as they grew closer. Ziggy's eyes scanned the room for traps. After what seemed like an eternity of slow, purposeful approach, they reached the pedestal. Ziggy could see the sliver of gaps of the pressure plates beneath the sapphire, and he knew the sapphire's weight was key to setting it off. Luckily, he'd been prepared. He had studied every record of the sapphire changing hands he could find. Ziggy produced a weight from his bag, and in a flash, whipped the weight onto the pedestal, removing the sapphire. You fucked me up. All 3 felt their hearts sink as they heard the faint sound of glass cracking. Rhea and Marka had missed a final ward. Complex in nature and deftly spun, the broken barrier enchantment cracked, further, louder, faster.
Time to go!
Ziggy exclaimed.
Jesus Christ.
How did we... Oh, wait. Oh, that's Marka.
That's me. Yeah, sorry. You're good. How did we miss it? Marka hissed. I don't know. Rhea responded in terror. They turned, sprinting from the pedestal. The floor collapsed. Impact. Ziggy and the other members of his crew pushed themselves up from the dirt and glanced around. Only a small pond was visible on the other side of the room. Hey, maybe we can get out of here if we swim, said Marka. The three ran to the water. As they reached the edge, they waded in. Marka yelped and was yanked beneath the surface. Ziggy and Rhea shouted after him, fleeing the pond.
Marka!
A gray mass rose from the water. 3 eyes adorned its head in a vertical column. Fins and tentacles extended from its body, and in one, Marka slumped. The creature set Marka down, and Marka's eyes jolted open. A spell slammed into Ziggy, flinging him back. Marka! What are you... That's me. That's still me.
Oh,
so... Marka, what are you doing? Rhea shouted in fear, but then she too began to convulse. She crumpled, clutching her head and shrieking. Rhea stood and looked up at Ziggy. The monster had control. Tears streamed down both their faces. They fought as the monster made them level their hands at Ziggy. We can't stop it, they both forced out. We're sorry, Ziggy, they both lamented. The spells shot from their hands like bullets. As they traveled across the room, the only thought that went through Ziggy's head was,
what a shit way to go.
In the quiet shadows... Oh, hold on. And now, we peer into Tanner's character, Celerev Kismet, in his final moments. In the quiet shadows of the royal gardens, Celerev Kismet waited. The tiefling courtier's deep blue skin shimmered faintly beneath the silver starlight, his elegant fingers tightly clutching a parchment bearing verses destined to be his last. His presence and poetic charm had captured the admiration and envy of... How do you say that, Tanner?
Annuin.
Annuin? Okay. His presence and poetic charm had captured the admiration and envy of Annuin's court, but it also brought enemies. Whispers had reached him earlier, a subtle, chilling warning from someone who owed him a favor, that the king's patience had at last unraveled. The queen's affection for Celerev was an open secret, scandalous, yet silently acknowledged by courtiers who thrived on intrigue. But Celerev knew it was not merely the queen's passion that had doomed him, it was the truths he guarded. Whispered confidences shared beneath watchful eyes, secrets of the crown too perilous to let live. Sorry. Nice. The assassin.
Jesus.
You gotta love it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the worst one. That's the bad part. I'm gonna be the worst one at laughing. The assassin appeared without sound, a figure carved from shadows and bitterness. Celerev turned, resigned yet defiant, his topaz eyes locking with the hooded visage of his executioner. No words passed between them, only the fleeting, unspoken understanding of roles assigned by fate and jealousy. Steel flashed briefly, a silver streak like a falling star, swift and silent. The courtier stumbled backward, crimson pulling swiftly across embroidered robes that had once glided elegantly through the halls of Anowin. His knees struck the garden path gently, almost gracefully, as if he knelt to receive one final silent homage from an unseen audience. Celerev's lips parted in a final, soundless verse, eyes cast skyward toward stars indifferent to mortal grief. He thought briefly of the queen's affection, understanding that while his voice would be silenced, the quiet truths he bore would linger, etched forever in the defiance of his final breath. I don't know what Tanner did.
He breathed.
I breathed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's his word. That's his word.
I'm absolutely terrified of this voice. Like, how do you think
the things that I got from Emily for character description? He a bitch.
Literally. Like, Tanner shared with me he's like, yo, check out what your sister said for a character description. Wait, what was it, Tanner?
I feel like I didn't say
up.
that. Hold on, I'm pulling this up.
You said he He's scared boy.
He's scared boy and small with S spelled S M O L.
But
Wait,
brave
you
doe.
share this?
But
Hold on.
that was her. Fraser, mind you, Tanner was asking for a description of the character so she could do artwork. And she said, he brave boy, but he very small doe.
Him's
but
horns
brave.
have barely grown.
Oh,
Him's horns have barely grown.
Have barely grown.
What? Who the fuck are like? What is wrong with you? Do you not know how to use English in text messages?
Here's the description. I'll read it out.
Fucking.
Kragmar is barely adult kobold. I'm not missing any words here. This is word
She was getting into
Kragmar
character.
is barely adult kobold, 6 years old. Him's horn have barely grown. As a celebration of adulthood, he got the tips of his ears pierced with small gold rings. So short horns
Which you
and
didn't
little
even
ear
put
piercing
in
rings
there.
on tips of ears.
You didn't even give him ears.
He doesn't
Will, that's
have
your
ears.
sister,
he doesn't
dog.
have
Kobolds
ears.
do have
Emily.
ears.
Nope. Not in this world. Not in this world, baby.
Fuck.
Fuck your
Will,
ears.
that's-
All right,
that's
all
your
right, okay,
sister.
okay.
All right, go ahead, Bruce.
He did get a
get back on track.
gold-tipped horn, which is much cooler.
It is
Yeah.
cooler.
Pulling it back.
I'm really not ready for this.
Woosah.
Emily, just do the thing.
All right,
You'll
here
figure
we
it
go.
out.
Well,
I
you
wasn't
want-
ready
yeah,
for
you-
Markbark voice when we first started. I just figured it out as we went.
Yeah, that's true.
It changed a
And-
lot.
Yeah, it did.
And now let us take a look at our final character, Kragmar Dextrel. Kragmar wasn't sure when he noticed the vibrating sensation under his feet. As the vibrations grew, loose rock danced upon the stone floor of his village of Ilyaskis. The tremors grew with mighty force and cacophonous rumbling. The villagers burst into panic. Kragmar's adrenaline began to surge. Something was wrong. From the stony floors of the village, creatures burst forth in front of Kragmar, sending out shards of shrapnel. Kragmar heard screams of shock, pain, and fear. He whipped out his horn and blew, sounding the alarm. Ilyaskis was under attack. Kragmar had never seen these creatures before. Rocky hides, sharp, jagged maws, and claws like stalactites. Stalagmites? I don't know. And claws like stalactites adorned their appendages. He did not know why they were here. He only knew his mission. He whipped his blade from his side, charging to meet them.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm not gonna do that voice again. No. Okay.
She's about to read so
This is
hard.
about to be just a deeper Emily. That's what we're getting.
About to be Yoda. It's about to
I mean,
be
and just
Yoda.
keep in mind too, like the main point of doing character voice is not necessarily to have a perfect voice or whatever.
It's just
It's just so that it's different from your voice.
Make it more interesting.
Defenders. How do you pronounce this
Il-
town?
Ilyaskis.
I see. Kiss. You know,
No,
that's what I
it's
see.
Yeah, okay. There should be an L there. I misspelled that. It should be Ilyaskis.
Ilyaskis.
Nobody
Ilias.
vetted Emily's voice beforehand.
Nope. This is great.
Defenders.
This is wonderful.
Ilyaskis to me. All others, mouth of cave.
He shouted as he met the first creature head on. His blade bounced off the hide, and the creature spun, whipping its tail at him. He slipped away, and they continued their lethal dance.
Monsters, away from here. Away from home. Shut up. Bruce.
Kragmar shouted, his rage building at the assault of his home. He slipped past another rush from the creature and dug his blade deep into the eye socket. He whipped the blade out. Spilling blood through
Oh, we will
fucking fucking Link over here.
Mm-hmm.
Rockin' and rollin' down to the beach.
How else does a kobold sound? How else does a kobold sound?
And the seagulls, they're poking my head.
At least I'm not doing the
It's
Joe
like
voice.
Team Yoda.
Yoda. It's like if Yoda and Jar Jar Binks had a baby.
Ugh.
You are.
Suck my dick, you will.
Okay, this is serious time. She about
All
to
right,
die.
we're throwing the mood way off. All right.
Cragmar.
You're killing the mood.
He whipped the blade out, flinging blood through the air. One down, many to go. More of the... I don't know where I looked when I said that. Oh,
my
God. This is hilarious. I'm sorry, Tanner, for all of this that
Emily,
we
you're
ever
gonna
put you
keep
through.
up this voice like.
Mm-hmm.
Now, keep in mind, too, like, there are going to be days where you're sick or you have, like, a voice thing going on.
You're
That'd be
sick.
better.
Actually, that
Just
might make
something-
my voice better.
It might.
that'd be easy.
It might. Or, like, with Mark Bark voice, I'll go ahead and tell you, like, days where I wasn't feeling well or, like, I had a sinus thing going on, made it really tough.
She's good. I want to see
Cragmore,
this.
go
Let's
this
go.
way.
I mean, I like the voice. I'm down for it. I'm here for
Yeah.
it. I just...
One down, many to go. More of the monsters pressed him, but he heard the footsteps of the shouts of his brethren approaching. Cragmar would hold this place. The creatures harried him, wearing him down. Cragmar continued to fell them. While preoccupied with one, another flung itself through the air, striking Cragmar like a boulder jettisoned from a catapult.
Oh! I'm giving. Oh, to
No,
the
I'm glad.
story.
I'm glad it just fucks me up because I'm not prepared
Oh,
for it.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not trying to fuck you up.
You're good. Cragmar flew, colliding into the nearest wall. He felt ribs break. The metallic taste of blood covered his mouth. His breathing became labored. His breathing became labored. His left arm hung limp. Still, Cragmar stood.
No harm village. No, I don't like that. No harm village. I like that.
Better.
That's good.
Better. The creatures closed in, and Cragmar whipped his blade at them, back against the wall, barely standing. As if sent from the gods themselves, the other defenders slammed into the group of creatures. Magic cracked stony hides, blades pierced weak points, blood flew, and the creatures fell. Cragmar had held them back. Cragmar had held the line. Cragmar was so very tired.
Cragmar,
Cragmar's
Hodor.
Cragmar's vision grew hazy, and he slid down the wall he was slumped on. His friends raced up to him, and the shaman leader, Azula, followed. Oh god, now I have to do a voice.
Well, you know
He's
how
trying to
Cragmar
do it
sounds now,
like
Bruce.
this.
Yeah.
Toad from Mario.
Out of my way, you oafs!
Oh
She
my
exclaimed. Azula's eyes passed over Cragmar's body, and she pressed her hands to his torso. She poured magic into him, attempting to undo the damage he had suffered. Cragmar smiled at Azula.
It okay, Ozula. Cragmar think no can fix.
Why use lot word when fewer do trick?
If you were
Cragmar
That's
doesn't
exactly Cragmar's whole thing. That's why I was like, I don't know how to explain him because
I
he
love
just
it.
It's
simple
good,
voice.
Cragmar
Cragmar
like
like chili.
Tears joined Ozula's outpouring of magic. The warriors surrounding them wept for their brethren, he who embodied the tenacity of dragons. Chief Drazin approached, kneeling next to Cragmar. How do you do a deep voice like that? God.
You go down like this. You do like half-orc strong guy, but a little grizzled.
Yeah.
But also kind of like, oh, that's like three voices in one.
It's tough.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Well, this is your first clip, Fraser.
What?
This is your first clip.
Oh yeah, clips are coming, man. I'm not worried.
All of a sudden.
Cragmar, my friend. I am so sorry. We did not reach you in time.
Cragmar
good.
grinned as his vision started to fade. His hearing started to muffle. And his body started to go limp. Weakly, he replied.
It okay, Draz. Any hurt?
Drazin shook his head.
Not a one, Cragmar. Not a single one.
Cragmar nodded.
Good.
I thought you were coughing because of the voice.
Yeah, I did too.
Cut out the first cough. Actually, let me do it again.
No, it sounded good. It was good.
Good.
Okay, that's fine.
Cragmar had always been the smallest kobold of his tribe. On that day, he became the mightiest.
I love him already.
Aw, that's such a sad story.
Yay.
After suffering defeat in each of your lives and being claimed by the only reliable thing in this world, death, you all feel the underlying state of existence. Awareness. Just that. Time seems to stretch on, seemingly never-ending in this state. You are at peace after lives of endless struggle. Some lives on the path of justice, some not. Good or evil, irrelevant in this space. You float onwards lazily. You don't exactly know when you noticed the simple state of awareness begin to fade, or the cold grasp of something pulling you from this idle state that you rest in. As if like lightning flashing to earth, you slam back into physical existence. You each feel the warmth return to a body you had forgotten you had. The electric sensation of nerves at rest gaining life again as blood flows. You all smell the damp, dusty odor of a building long without use. You feel the wood of the benches, the cushion of the seats, the marble of the floor, and the earthen smell of decay. All four of you lurch to awakened state in the gallery of a courtroom.
Wait, in the gallery of a courtroom?
In the gallery of a courtroom.
In Port Wayworth?
shit.
In Port Wayworth?
Shit.
No, wrong song.
That's the right song for the purpose that she was trying to intend. So stop
Oh,
knowing
Hey,
people.
look
It's
at
yes
that.
and
Actually,
will.
Tanner, don't defend me because it was
Hold on,
absolutely the wrong.
Stop. Look at the alchemy. This is a good time to bring up the fact
wait
that
a
we're using
minute.
alchemy
What the
for
fuck
this.
is this?
All right,
Alchemy,
so we're
if you'd
going to
like
use
to sponsor
alchemy
us,
for
please reach
this
out.
next session in order to take care of using or take care of tactical maps and give us a little more setting. And we're also going to start doing video on YouTube. So we hope everybody will give us the opportunity to entertain you on YouTube through our videos. Also, I want to do a quick shout out to a couple awesome artists. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but on Patreon, I believe it's Che and Puku or Che Puku, and we are using their tactical maps. They're great. If you should check them out, they do Patreon if you want to be able to get their tactical maps. And I want to shout out, I believe it is James RPG Art for background art video stuff that we'll be using through the rest of the campaign. We went ahead and supported both of them by purchasing their packs, and we're going to be using them. So check them out if you guys are playing
Wow.
games and
looks so
using stuff like this in a
cool.
digital setting.
Links,
This is
links
so
below.
like.
Links below.
Yeah,
below if
links
you're on
will be
YouTube.
on every one of the podcasts and in the YouTube videos. Actually,
Hey, and if just to kind of put a bunch of things up front, if you're wanting Another Realm to go, we're available everywhere. You want us on Spotify, you got it. You want us on Good Pods, you got it. You want us on Storm Chaser podcast placement, cool. Make that, and then we'll put it on there too.
yeah.
I think we're
Put
on.
it on
Are we on
all
iTunes podcast and all that?
Oh
fun
yeah,
stuff?
we're on iTunes as well, Google Play or whatever they call it.
If
now,
you could think of the
HBO
podcast
Max.
platform, we're on there.
We
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We there though.
Yeah. we're there.
HBO Podmax.
And
or
if we're
whatever.
not, let us know that we're not, and we'll go on there.
If you want to see, no, I don't know.
If you want to see
also-
Tanner's butthole, he's on.
Oh
okay.
my
That's
god.
on. That's on only.
I love that we're having like this is all video based, and now we
Fucking zoomed
actually
in.
have to cut it. So damn. Also, NotherRealm.com, so you can find out more about the setting and the campaign itself, and see a bunch of other cool stuff.
Nerds
Tanner
world
wrote. Tanner
building
wrote the setting.
stuff.
I'm just stealing it because that's what I do. So
Are we
It's
plugging
just
the
we
Discord?
didn't have to create a new content. You leave the pages as is. Just put a whole new paint
Oh
job.
yeah.
on the
And if you
homepage.
want
Are
to
we
talk
plugging
about
the
all this,
Discord
we
server?
have a Discord. It
do have
is
Discord.
Another Realm Discord. It'll be linked
Yep.
somewhere.
So if you see anything cool in the episode
It'll
and
be
you want to
linked
find people to talk
somewhere.
about it with, come to our Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you can
have
actually
open
chat with our
discussions for
characters
every
on there,
chapter.
which is really fun.
The characters from this campaign, not the previous one. If you've been following us from the start, they are not in there because they are quite busy.
Yeah,
They're
Or
quite
dead.
Some being
Or
dead.
dead.
Yeah, I was. About to say.
Yes.
Or
And
are
just so
they?
you know, you will be following the story from the standpoint of Ziggy Steelbones. That is my character. That's whose screen you'll be looking at. But you can see everybody on there. So
And the last
And
thing
for some
is,
reason-
if you want to have some history about where this kind of is starting off, I do highly suggest you go and you listen to the previous season because they are related.
But it's
And-
not required.
But it's not required. You can jump in right here and you'll still have fun. As you all regain consciousness, you are acutely aware of strange sensations on your body. Frazier, Seraphina is aware of this feeling on her right shoulder. Will, Ziggy,
Whoa, what was that? Everyone hear that?
yeah,
I heard it.
it was like a microwave beeping.
Yeah, weird.
I don't know.
Will,
I didn't hear it.
Yo, it's probably you
Ziggy is
then.
aware of this feeling on his left forearm. Tanner, Selarev is aware of this feeling on his right bicep. Emily, Kragmar is aware of this feeling on his left ankle.
I guess I'm gonna look down at my left forearm then.
Does everyone investigate the sensation?
Are
I'm,
we
I'm looking at my.
are we
ankle.
standing? Did we wake up on
You
the
wake up
floor?
sitting. You were sitting with your like slumped over a table, slumped over the.
Are we
Celebrate-
across from one another?
Just you're okay. So, you're in a large room It's a large room with marble floors. There is there's one entrance opposite of what appears to be a judge's pew. It's caved in by rock and shattered wood, and water has leaked through and pooled. So the rocks, the beams of wood, and the fragments of materials on that area, they're all slick with moss and water. And then behind the judge's pew, you see 2 doors, and it's about a 40 by 40 foot room, and the ceiling about 50 to 60 feet high. So it's you're in a very large room. You're seated at wooden pews, basically, and you were all slumped over them in various locations in the room.
Celarif will immediately take in everything in the room. They are a tiefling. I'm a tiefling with this midnight sort of wolf cut hair and these very dark blue horns that sweep around like ram's horns. And my skin is a sapphire color. Very well dressed in this sort of elaborate jacket that is brown with an undershirt of navy blue. And there's gold accents on everything. He's got a few earrings on one side, a few rings on their hands. And I look around the room real quick and I shake my head and I just say, where the nope, shit, now I have to remember what my voice is like.
Get it together.
You only got one voice this time, Tanner.
No, it's fine. I know I have one voice this time, but the problem is it's going to sound like my voice. Is this good? It's fine? Or does it just sound like me?
Yeah, no, it's
All
good.
right, great.
It's
It
good.
sounds different enough.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like Tivian. So
Yeah.
That's fine, except for, okay, then I need to soften it a little bit. What the absolute fuck? My throat was slit. Who are you people?
Does anybody want next, or is it my turn?
Yeah, I'll take next. Seraphina is going to look up and kind of look around with a confused look on her face. She reaches under her gold and blue-plated armor to rub her right shoulder, kind of questioning what this strange feeling is. She also has this kind of blonde hair that nearly has a pinkish hue to it. She's a half-elf, of course, pointy ears, half-elf, half-human. And you can see just past the edge of her armor that wraps around her neck a very lightly filled in red rose tattoo on her neck. A rather petite young half-elf. And she looks around and says, Who are you people? How did we get here? I am dead. That bastard Alias. Is it Alias?
Alias, yeah.
That
Alias and
bastard
Tenius.
Alias.
Alias is the one who betrayed your father. Tenius, was the guard for your father.
You zoomed in.
Alias.
Bruce got new camera.
Yeah. Alias is the one who was the guard captain for Seraphina's father, and then Tenius is the one
the guy that actually sent the order.
Insinuated or whatever the fuck you would say, started the coup. Yes.
Yeah.
The coup.
All right, Emily, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Cragmar still looks dazed. For reference, he is a very small, youngish adult.
SMOL.
Small. He's a small boy, a little kobold. He's very red with very yellow eyes. And he.
Don't forget, Emily. Him's horns have barely grown.
Him's horns have barely grown.
My God.
He is like I said, very young adult kobold. He, if I don't know if this is too metagaming, but he just became adult, so was finally in his adulthood. And if you don't know, kobolds become adults at like, I don't know, around 6 years old, and they live to be like, what is it, like 150?
No.
No. Wait, hold on. How long do
No, like 50.
No, just
How
straight
long
no.
do kobolds live? Up to 120 years. Fuck you, Tanner.
Yeah, whatever. He's like a cat. You got 21 years. Fucking good die real soon.
Anyways.
Hey, actually,
Wow.
Emily, it's my world. Kobolds live 7 years.
My word. Well, he's already dead, so it doesn't even matter.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, he's pretty plain looking. So he's just a
Wow,
red kobold with yellow eyes, and he's got some little jagged teeth, and
a scar and a gold-tipped horn. And what is he wearing? I'm just gonna be condescending this whole time.
Yeah,
I'm so glad I have Tanner.
He does have a scar over the left side of his lip, on the top corner of his mouth, and he's got little gold-tipped ears. They turned gold when he finally reached adulthood.
Kobolds don't have ears.
Horns.
I'm sorry, horns.
No, it's like an earring. You asked for an earring. They put like a little gold tip on it.
Oh, they did?
I
Like,
mean, he
like
did
a little
whatever.
cap on his horn?
Yeah.
Okay, let me start
You
over.
wanted
Let me
an
start-
earring. That's the closest
I
I
didn't know
get.
what you meant when you said that, but that makes more sense.
You didn't look at Tanner's character art for your character, did you?
Well, his horn is
It's
cut
on the
off, so
screen.
I can't see it.
No, you got
Oh.
the full. You got the full bust.
Do I?
Yeah, on Discord.
Do I?
You even said, "Look good, thank."
Oh my god.
myself into?
Hold on. No, you might have
You
texted
even
it
said
to me.
look good, thank.
Look good, thank.
All right, Emily, just
Tanner.
make some character choices.
You
And what
said,
does he
"Oh
say?
no, Bruce got feedback. My feedback is it looks good."
Where
Emily,
did you
just look
send
in the
this?
group text in the group on Discord.
Thank you, Kang.
Oh yeah, he does have. Okay, let me start over. Okay,
No, God.
for reference, Cragmore is a little kobold. Looks barely like young adultish. He's a red scaly kobold with a little scar on the corner of his left side upper lip. He's got a little gold-tipped horn that he got as a celebration for when he reached adulthood, and he's got bright yellow eyes.
What'd he say, though?
Cragmore is kind of like holding his head, and he goes, Where Cragmore?
Fucking shit.
Yes, this is gonna be so good. Okay, all right. At that point, Ziggy kind of stands up and dusts himself off. He's not sure where he is, and he has this look of just like kind of wariness and very he's taking in this whole scene. He's not sure what adventure he's certain that he died, but he's not sure what adventure he's in for now, but this is something new. So fuck it, let's go. He got a very deep blue. You see a very short guy, probably about 4 foot tall, stand up from his seat, and he's very blue skinned, very deep blue, very kind of grayish blue skin. You can tell that he's a deep gnome. He's got slick back hair in kind of the Archie style haircut. With it's a very light blonde, almost white if you're not looking at it appropriately. But it's definitely a mullet for certain. It's a mullet.
It's a mullet.
I'm gonna stop you there. You cannot go. It's an Archie style haircut. It's a mullet. That is insulting.
It's got
Thank
the
you,
it's
Tanner.
got the
You're welcome.
cut. It's got a short haircut on the side and long in the back. It's like business
this,
up
but a
front.
mullet.
Business in the front,
Yeah,
party in the
business
back.
in the front, party in the back, and it's definitely longer and more full in the back than Archie's ever was. It's just
Archie didn't have a
long.
They had
fucking
none.
mullet.
Yeah. So
Jeez.
the first thing you notice if you look at his face, he's got piercing purple eyes, like very deep purple eyes. It kind of contrasts from his skin, very much so. But if you look even further, he has an eye tattoo on his right cheek. It's a tattoo of an eye that if you're not paying attention, you might think was his eye if his eyes weren't open. He's got other markings down his chin. And and the other thing is in his right ear, he has multicolored jewels adorning that entire right ear. Wearing plain thieves' clothing and in a dark green tint. I mean, you would look at this guy and be like, "That's a thief. He's for sure about to steal some stuff." But yeah.
And for the record, for everyone watching on YouTube, if you're wondering why we're describing this, is because we also are a podcast. So we want our listeners to know what people look like too.
You know what's funny about not being a DM and having like character lists and certain descriptions up and stuff and like knowing what I'm gonna say is I forget stuff about my own character. So once we talk again, I've got a couple things to add. But beyond that,
It's all
Cool.
good.
what is
Good
dipshit?
deal. All right, what's he say, Will?
Softbones say?
He-
Dipshit soft bones.
uh,
Oh my
Zig-
god.
Ziggy stands up and like, well, Well, my name's Ziggy. And, Tanner, why are you making
Tanner's
a
over here
face?
fucking
I don't
lotus
like it.
posing because he's trying to go into Zen.
Well, I'm not sure who any of you guys are. My name's Ziggy. And we find ourselves in quite a predicament, I suppose.
Ugh, this
Hello?
fucking
Is anyone here?
bastardization.
Hello.
I just want you all to know that for the last campaign, I listened to a lot of people talk with like a British kind of gangster-esque accent to try to work on mine, and Will just listened to me do it. And tried to do it.
Yeah, I was like, this is
Bruce's
Timu Archie
only
right now.
inspiration.
One degree of separation.
I
too
want to be
far.
very clear. This is not a British accent. It's going to morph between British, Australian, all the things that I don't know how to do. So
Isn't this the same voice that you did for what are the Christmas specials?
Nope.
I swear, if you say crikey at any point during this,
Crikey!
It's not a knife, this is a
It's
fucking knife.
Look at my knife. Stab.
There's some things that we came up with. Will's like, hey, I need I need to toss some ideas off you, and fucking A, we're in for it here, boys and girls.
This is gonna be
We
so
did
good.
it.
This
We
is
did
great.
it.
This is so
Oh
good.
man,
Hello,
so many
governor.
people with accents are gonna fucking hate us.
right?
Yeah, we got some time for some response stuff there, Bruce?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
you
cool,
guys got
cool,
time.
cool.
Do what you can do.
Sullivan will look over at Ziggy and shake their head. I will now note that across their face there is a gold line that goes from ear to ear across the bridge of their nose and across each cheek, and a golden disc in the center of their forehead that are very well maintained and very, very shiny. So there you go, extra accoutrement, and maybe a little real dark lipstick. Because why the fuck not? You can see it in the character art on NotherRealm.com or on the screen right now if you're watching on YouTube. I'll look over at Ziggy.
Tanner did our character art, just so everyone knows. So if you want
Yeah,
Tanner
we
to do
didn't
your
pay for
character
that.
art, you should let him know.
Yeah, thank you. And hey, if you'd like to see more art that might be coming out soon, check out Discord. We're doing too much promotion. Here we go.
We're doing too
Yeah,
much.
good,
We're doing too
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Do more, motherfuckers.
Do more. I seem to have a slight headache. If you don't mind the boisterous introductions are a little too much.
Fuck your headache. And he's gonna like stealthily run over to the doors and start checking them out. Like he's gonna do some ridiculous
I think he means
shit.
stealthfully, as in not everyone in the room, maybe people outside of the room.
Yeah,
He
no,
goes
yeah.
over, it's like tiptoeing.
Yeah,
I wanna check out the
I'm like
door.
hiding behind the different pews, just like. Okay, have you ever played Persona 5? You kind of jump between little hiding spots. I'm just doing that over to the doors.
But what it actually looks like is Krunk from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
I'm not actually trying to be stealthy.
Will roll a
just kinda
stealth
like,
roll.
Okay, oh yes I am. Hold on.
First roll of the campaign.
First roll of the campaign. I can hit this stealth button, and then it does nothing. Oh, check. Boom. 23.
All right, so
Nice.
Nice. You have
So,
a plus
uh,
He's
10.
a stealthy boy. So I guess
well,
I
yeah,
don't
I
go
mean,
Krunk.
like you guys know Ziggy's moving, and you all kind of can keep track of him because you saw where he started. But like, you definitely don't want that dude to walk up behind you in a dark alley because you would lose your purse.
I will, as Ziggy kind of fucks off, I'll look at the half elf in the armor who does look like some sort of official capacity because your arm. Well, we're not doing armor yet, are we?
No, you don't have. The only thing you have is clothes. You are clothed.
We're naked.
You do not have
Okay.
your armor.
What is Seraphina currently clothed in?
She's currently clothed in plate mail.
Oh,
That
no
has.
You don't
clothing.
have your armor right now, Fraser.
Oh, I don't have my armor. Oh,
You don't have your armor.
shit. Oh, well, that fucks up what I said earlier.
It's fine. No, you're good. Like, but what kind of is it? Or is she wearing fancy clothes? Just kind of
no,
the
no,
tier
it's
of.
no, it's gonna be rather simple. Let's say she's wearing, just some brown linen pants that are not super form fitting, but they're not baggy. Somewhere in the
And
middle there, and a white collared shirt that is buttoned. I don't know.
And she's somewhat
That's good.
militaristic,
That's fine.
correct?
Yeah, she's
She holds herself
yeah,
straight back.
somewhat
All right, I will-
militaristic. She's quite proper.
I will look over to Seraphina, seeing that she is someone that kind of holds herself with some form of authority, and reach out a slender hand, and I'll say, "You look like you can carry yourself. I am."
But
Torian Real. It is fine to meet you.
Torian Real. Okay, my name is...
Yeah, don't. There shouldn't have been a long pause there. I just had to come up with a name. So
Yeah,
let
I
me give
was
another read.
about to as well,
I'll
but now
stretch out my hand.
I'm not going to.
You look like someone who can hold themselves in official capacity, unlike some of these other ruffians here. I am Torian Real. A pleasure to meet you.
All right, and Seraphina is going to confidently reach her hand back out to Celerev and shake it and say, Torian Real, Seraphina Dawnstrider, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Do you underestimate Kragmar? And he reaches out his little hand.
No, Kragmar, I don't think anyone has had an opportunity to underestimate you just yet, but I might soon.
Kragmar heard of authority. I am the authority. I am the authority. There we go.
I doubt you're the authority here, because anyone who must announce themselves as the authority obviously doesn't hold it so much.
I am now officially underestimating you.
I think you're probably estimating them the right amount.
Kragmar starts grumbling to himself. Authority.
What's going on in the
anyway.
store, Bruce?
What is your name? Small
1 second.
kobold.
Kragmar is my name. Me am Kragmar.
Great. I'm sure we'll have many fine conversations.
Well, I wasn't hoping to deal with this level of intellect today, but, what was your name, your fake name, Tanner?
I believe I said Torian Real.
Oh, okay. But at least I have Torian here, and he seems like he can, again, as you said, carry yourself quite well. So, I don't know where to go from here. Why are we here?
They, if you don't mind, but also
I
it seems
apologize.
like the scrappy
Jesus
one
Christ.
near the door might be trying to pursue that particular line of conversation. Hail, mullet man. Anything beyond the door?
All right,
You
which door
guys-
did you go to?
I went to
sorry.
the one. I went up to the one. I'll say it in a second. You guys don't seem to recognize your positions. We're dead. You know this, right? And I look at all of them from across the room.
Well, I'm actually fairly certain if you're dead, you don't feel pain, and my beautiful bicep is rather uncomfortable. So I'm not sure you're actually correct in that assumption.
Is anybody gonna check out these?
Yeah, I'll look at my bicep
I think
at
at
this
that
point, roll
point
up my
we should
sleeve.
all look at our ailments,
Yeah,
whatever
Seraphina
the fuck.
rolls
they
It's
up
not
her
pain.
sleeve
It's just
to
a
check her
sensation,
shoulder.
almost like a cold sensation. I
Where's
just wanna make that clear.
Kragmar's
Yeah.
on their ankle?
Left ankle.
The only one
Okay.
that'd be hard to look at would be Seraphina's because her shoulder, but I guess you could.
Well, she's gonna
has
roll up her
cloth.
sleeve.
Yeah,
or,
yeah. You're clothed. You're not armored,
Lace.
so it'd be okay for you to look at it right now.
Drop your shoulder. Yeah. easy.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right,
all right,
I
so-
look at my shoulder, Bruce. Do I see anything on my skin, or like any kind of indication there's an injury, or?
Yeah, your shoulder's gone. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh,
No.
Well, that would be an
Okay,
injury.
all right, okay. So all of you are checking, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you all see, in the place of the strange cold sensation, what appears to be a black, inky handprint on each of your bodies. Thumb and 4 fingers clearly splayed. It doesn't hurt, and the sensation actually begins to fade. The mark, however, does not.
Is this like a particularly large handprint, or like is it a pretty normal sized, like human handprint?
Yeah, pretty average looking handprint.
So, but
yeah.
it is,
For point
it is
of
like
reference,
an
it
actual
is human?
size of hand,
yes.
not like a smaller. Okay.
No, it's
just-
like
point
actual
of
size.
Point of reference. Can we use the mark of Saruman as a judge, except it's black and not white?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Or you could just think of it as a handprint.
no,
Why is that
What it
difficult?
looks like. This is what it looks like. It looks like somebody took their hand, put it in black inky paint,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
laid it on
Slapped
you.
All right.
A forced tattoo? This is not a kink that I signed up for. marred skin. Freckles fine, but this? Ugh. And I try and rub it off.
It does not come off.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I can't say it doesn't kind of go well with my rose. I think I'm okay with it.
You're okay with someone randomly putting a marking on you that you didn't ask for?
Well, no, not generally. I just don't hate this one.
For people speaking of intellect, you guys are kind of stupid. And he checks out the door.
For people speaking of intellect, the fuck do you come off insulting people you've just met and not even introduced yourself to?
I'm much smarter than you. It's terrible. That's so bad.
Your voice is insane.
I'll turn to Seraphina. I have never met someone that I so quickly disliked.
Bruce, what's going on with this door? Let me
What
check
door
it out
are you
real quick.
looking at, dude?
I'm looking at the. So I was purposefully going up to where the rubble and then the two double door behind the judge's podium.
All right.
That's where I was trying to go.
Not the rubble. The rubble's on the other side. The rubble is opposite of the judge's pew, and that's like basically a cave-in.
Okay. I want the door behind.
Okay, so there's 2 doors behind the judge's pew.
Yes, that's what I want.
Which one?
The one on the left.
Let's go one on the left. Yeah, always
Okay.
left is best. Yeah, let's go, baby.
All right. Do you open that door?
I would like to. I am a rogue. For the first time in my Dungeons and Dragons career, I'm a rogue. And what rogues do is they check for traps, baby. Let me check for traps.
All right. I want you to roll me an investigation.
Oh no. Oh, it's +5, dude. Okay. I want to take a quick second here to explain that Bruce is a tough DM. I've had the opportunity to play with Bruce before, one time. Bruce is a tough DM, and I gamed the shit out of this thing to create the best character that I could, and I rolled
Okay, well,
so I rolled a 10.
All right, well, you explode.
Does he really?
Oh God! I was going to say, damn, for a 10, that feels a little rough.
No, that's
I was just saying.
All right, okay. All right, so you check the door, and I mean, you're relatively confident that it's probably not trapped.
Then open that bad
Probably
boy,
not
I
trapped.
shall, and I'm going to peek my little head through and see. That's my intent as of right now.
Do you like just whomp, or do you just
Nope.
kind of crack it and look?
Nope, he's a sneaky boy.
As he opens the door, I nudge Seraphina and I go, "Watch this." I'll use prestidigitation to make a fart come out of the crack in the door.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love it.
We're already dead.
Right in your face, Will. That's the noise you hear.
Okay,
Right
so
in your face.
I am a deep gnome, and I posit this.
Yeah,
I'm
breathe
making a
deep in
character.
that fart, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking Louise.
I think that as a deep gnome, there are a lot of smells that I'm introduced to. And if this has a smell component to it, I think that he would not be phased at all. Like, at all. That is my take. Maybe I should do a roll for that.
That's your choice, Will. No, that's your choice. It's your character. Play him how you want to play him, bro.
I think that farts do not bother Mr. Ziggy Steelbones at all.
I think that says worse things
Also,
about him. than
Tanner,
you
is it
think.
just the noise or is it the smell?
No, it's
too?
I do this fart smell. I just do the fart
Okay,
smell.
sorry. So no noise. So there's no noise.
Okay,
All
so
right,
it's not a jump
Will,
scare
you catch
necessarily.
the
It's
whiff
just a...
of just like somebody definitely
ripped
had some fried
ass.
food last night.
So
and
Ziggy
they
turns around
ripped
calmly.
ass.
Yeah, Ziggy turns around calmly and says, "I think someone died in here." and then he looks through.
Okay. All right. So as you peek through the door,
As you peek through the fart.
you did the one through the left, right? Actually, Will,
Yes.
I will say your eyes burn a little.
Okay, all right.
Okay. All right. As you peek through the left door, you see a hallway, and there's a row of doors. One door, on that row of doors, is charred and singed heavily, as if a fire broke out in that room. That's what you see. And then on the other side of the hall, there's a corner. There's it turns a corner.
So we've literally spawned into the room that
You have
that the
literally
entire
spawned
team
into
set
a
on fire in
gallery
the previous-
of a courtroom in Port
Port
Wayworth,
Wayworth.
Fraser. Yeah,
Yeah.
but your characters don't fucking know that.
yeah,
I
we
knew
don't
to
know
do
that, but I know that, and I'm just
Dude, y'all have no idea how long I've been like waiting to say that opening for this game.
Okay, I will stride up to where Ziggy is, and I'll just swing open the door and walk past him and be like, "Excuse me, fart sniffer," and look in the room.
Okay, all right, Tanner, you see what I described before. It's a hallway of doors.
Okay, great.
One is charred and singed heavily as if a major fire broke out.
More doors, everyone. Do you want to check
go
each
over
of these for traps?
Seraphina wants to investigate the other door. They went to the left. Seraphina wants to go over to the right side and investigate over there, see what's happening.
Sorry. Okay, so as you pop open, do you just pop it open, or do you?
Yeah, she's gonna open it.
Cool. You explode. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, cool.
That's the last time I
comes
used that
out.
joke. Last time I used that joke in this
Fart
session.
comes out.
Lies.
Seraphina farts.
This session, at least. Okay. All right. So you go to the door to the right. You pop it open, and it actually leads to just another caved-in hallway. So you can't really pass that way. Well, you
Nothing
could,
there.
but it would be probably a lot of work, a lot of effort.
Okay, cool. So nothing there. All right. So I go over to the left door then. Just wanted to see. Walk over there.
And you do notice from the cave-ins that water is leaking into the building very slowly, as if it may be raining outside. So
Ziggy's gonna walk over to Cragmar Dextrel and say, "Well, you look like a gentleman that could wield his axe. Nice to meet you, Ziggy."
What would he even say to that?
As an intro, Emily.
Yes, axe very nice. Too bad Cragmar no have one right now.
Oh, that's all right. We'll
And he
get
reaches
that
his
handled.
hand out to you to shake. Sorry.
Oh, I shake the hand, and these other two seem like blowhards. You look like a gentleman of integrity. Very nice to meet you.
They question Cragmar authority.
Well, I would never do that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's go through this door.
Cragmar very authoritative.
The word is authoritative.
Don't listen to him. You can be authoritative all you want.
we've made it 30 minutes into the game, and we already have a more dysfunctional group than the last campaign.
Yeah!
Yay!
Hey!
Holy shnikes.
All
Tanner's
right,
character's a
I guess we
fucking
go through the
twat.
left.
Yeah!
I guess
He
Yay!
told me he would be.
He's a fucking,
That's what-
they are.
All right,
you-
so
how have
do
you
notice how
inserted
Tanner's
an
excited about
opportunity
that?
for us to misgender your character, Tanner? What the fuck? Like now I'm gonna have to like be conscious of this, so I don't like a fucking bigot. Like thanks for doing this.
It's not that hard, Fraser.
It's not. I mean, it's not. But fucking, I don't know. It's just. Yeah, you couldn't just pick a gender, you know.
They, she, he, whatever you desire, but not you in this particular point because you don't have enough money or power or clout or secrets.
Okay,
Oh.
Jesus Christ. All right, cut all that out.
All right, we go to the
Keep it all in.
left door.
There's a ton of doors. The first
Okay,
left
so
door?
you go, you Ziggy and Cragmar.
Yeah,
go through the
we're
left
going
door from the
into the
gallery.
left
Seraphina,
door.
what do you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Fraser, what you
Ser-
doing? What's
Seraphina already
doing?
said
I
he
mean,
walked to the
Seraphina
left
had
door.
already left the right door and walked over to the
Did
left.
she? Okay,
door.
I didn't
yeah,
catch
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
She's-
All right,
she's
so yeah,
headed
you guys
over
are in
to
the
left
hallway.
door
There's
as well.
multiple, it's like 4 doors on the right, and at the end of the hallway, you see a corner that turns to the left.
Well, do we start trying doors, or do we see how far this hallway goes?
I'm not sure that the doors are really gonna be, Nope. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure that the doors are really going to lead us anywhere productive. Maybe we just try to get out of the building.
Well, I mean, any of them could be an exit. It's not as if doors don't lead places. And you never know, maybe there's someone who knows something about this realm that we find ourselves in.
Oh, true, and I punched the shit out of the charred door.
Oh no.
As you
It
strike
hath begun.
the door, it just splinters. Like it's been burned. It's not well. You know, it has no structural integrity. It just, which is not saying much. You know, for your character, but door splinters, and you see inside if you choose to go in and look.
Yeah, I think I will.
All right, you peek your head in, and you see basically a charred, burned-up office. There's just clear fire broke out in there, and there's a bookshelf, and there's a desk, and there's a nice leather. Well, it was a nice leather chair,
Are there any valuables in here?
Anything of value, you would have to actually go look for, Will.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for valuables.
While he does that, I'm going to cast Mage Hand with a flick of my wrist and a few
Look at the flick of the
words.
wrist.
And the spectral hand appears, and I use it to open another door nearby. Which one? He went to the charred door, so I'll do the first one on the left.
Okay, first one on the left from the charred door.
When we entered this hallway.
They're all on the right, so it's all.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. So what? I'll just do the first one on the right, unless that was the charred door.
That was the charred door. First one
Okay,
on the
so
right.
then I'll
was
do
the
the second one.
Okay, yep. You pop it open. Will, you find a couple gold coins that are, or sorry, you find a couple of coins you don't recognize. You don't really know what they are. They're gold, but not like anything you've seen.
Okay. I pocket those bad boys for later use.
All right, Tanner, you pop into the next door, and it seems to be probably the same kind of office situation as the charred door. It's just not on fire. You do see also, Will, on the desk, the charred desk, there's a charred nameplate, and what you can read out of it is GILA, and that's it.
Yep.
So I'll yell over to the door next to us. Hey, Mullet, anything interesting in that one?
I found these two really, really weird gold coins.
3.
I'll show them to you later.
Yeah, he said 2. Yeah, okay.
Later.
Yeah, this one is just an office. If you'd like to search through it, go for it, but I'm gonna try the next one.
Seraphina is just going to start walking down the hall and opening door after door. She's just walking down the hall. Boom, open the door. Boom, open the door. Boom, open the door.
Office. It's very clear
It's
that
all
this is...
off. Guys,
yeah.
it's all offices. I don't know that we're going to find anything of true value in here or a way out. I don't know if this is really worth our time even.
Is there, one of the offices, there's a nameplate that says MS on it.
Multiple sclerosis?
What'd you say, Tanner?
I said Michael Scott.
Is-
in the office.
Is there an end to
There's
this
a
hallway?
cup that says best boss ever.
Best boss.
Yes,
ever.
Oh,
It
also,
turns
I meant to
left.
say this earlier. Sorry, I meant to say this earlier. You did find what appeared to be like splinters of a ship in the gallery.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's weird.
Bruce,
boy.
is there an end to this hallway?
There is, yeah. It's so the opposite side ends and it cuts to the right or cuts to the left. Sorry, it's a corner. You can't see around it. It's very sharp, just at the end.
Cragmar,
of the
go this way! And he runs down the hall.
I was going to suggest that Cragmar goes that way, so yes, please, full speed ahead, Cragmar.
Cragmar don't listen to you!
Okay, well then don't do it. I don't give a shit.
Cragmar do because Cragmar want!
Okay, good. Go do that.
Cragmar authoritative.
Don't make fun of Cragmar.
Go
All right,
ahead.
Emily,
No
you
one's
go
making
to
fun
the
of
end
you.
of the hallway, or Cragmar goes to the end of the hallway, and you hit the corner. Do you stop to peek around, or do you just fucking cut that bitch and you're like, all right, let's go?
Are you insulted enough to make it a full speed run?
Cragmar full speed runs around the corner.
Yes,
All right,
he
you
does.
full speed run around the corner, and you see further down the hallway, no doors, just another corner. To the right. this time.
Cragmar peeks back around the corner and goes, "There's another corner." Nope, that's two Figgy Bottom, Figgy Newton, whatever her name was. Nope.
Figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding, yeah. There's another corner. Round this way. Cragmar, go.
Yes, go check that
Ziggy's
one
gonna
out too.
Ziggy's gonna stop. You guys really shouldn't antagonize him.
Why? What's the worst that can happen? He's a kobold.
He seems
Cragmar
very
full
nice.
speeds
I'm not
ahead.
sure why you hate him.
Because he uses improper language, and hate's a strong word. I don't hate him. I don't hate you either. You just seem to be a gruff little man with no real manners and decides to just barrel forward
Oh
alone
my
when
God, you're a
conversation
cunt.
Yes, you sir, you seem to be quite an intellectual,
Wait a
and
minute,
I
that's the
appreciate that
first
about
fucking
you. But
episode for Will said it.
you are being quite a twat.
I said that one for Bruce. That'll get it taken out. It's fine.
That's actually one of my finer qualities.
Oh my god, of course he would.
You, sir, are completely insufferable. And he's gonna go follow. He's gonna go follow Gregmar down the hall.
I am what's known as serving, and I will also walk and follow.
Serving.
Yeah, Seraphine is going to give.
He's serving cunt.
What's your character's fake name? What's the name of your character?
They.
Torian.
Oh yeah,
Real.
what name did
Torian
you give?
Real.
Torian Real. I gotta keep
Remember
this
that.
somewhere. Torian.
I got it. You're good. As long as you ask, I should.
Seraphine is going to give Torian just kind of a slight look of disapproval and slowly follow behind him.
Okay. All right, so you guys all catch up to Cragmar eventually, but Cragmar makes it first. So as you round the second corner, Cragmar, you see a door. A large door. Double doors.
Just
actually.
one? That's it?
Yep, large
Nice.
double doors.
Cragmar's gonna call down from the hallway because they're not there yet. Door!
Okay, I like Gregmar already.
All right,
so-
and he's gonna barrel straight towards the door, but he's gonna jiggle the handle.
Okay, you jiggle the handle. It doesn't seem to be locked.
Can I hear anything on the other side of the store before I open it?
Roll a perception check, please.
All right, just for a warning, Cragmar is not the most intelligent.
Well, this is wisdom, so maybe he's.
Oh
wrong.
shit, Cragmar is the most intelligent. How do I? Okay, here we go. Ooh, 18.
Nice roll.
All right,
Let's go.
You hear, you put your little non-existent kobold ears because you don't have them.
He has
up against
holes
the
or something.
door. So
They're
you
holes.
press your horn against it. You use vibration to hear. That's how it works.
Okay.
And
yeah,
my
for
camera
sure.
just adjusted.
You
Is that
should, yeah,
canon?
because you did the hand symbol.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to probably do the other one. It locked.
It's
You're done.
okay. That's fine. It's okay.
It's gonna be fun.
I'll figure that out eventually.
No, you won't. I've had one for years and I still forget about it. I wait for
Okay.
people and it unlocks. I'm like, fuck.
Okay. All right. So you find, or you press your head against the door because kobolds don't have ears apparently. So whatever. And you hear not much really.
Oh,
You hear the
not
rain.
much?
You hear the not much. You hear the rain
Oh,
as it seems to cascade down onto cobblestone outside.
that's outside.
And
Correct.
as far as that though, you don't really hear any noise. There's no
Cragmar,
no voices, no footsteps,
Sorry.
nothing of that sort.
I thought you were done talking. I'm so sorry.
okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. Cragmar once again is gonna yell down the hall. Outside!
Inside. Outside. Near. Far.
All right. He full swing opens the door.
All right, you slam that fucking door open.
The camera's gonna be great. I fucking love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you slam the door open, and both double doors open, and plunk plunk from the door slamming into the concrete of the building, and you see a city street, cobblestone
Bruce?
city street.
Question.
Yep.
Kobolds. Okay. Is Iliakis, is that an above ground or underground? What
It was
is
in
the
a
setting?
cave, so it was at the edge of a cave system.
Okay. Can Cragmar say that he has never seen the rain before, being so young and just freshly an adult?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So
What the
Ilias,
fuck is that? No, sorry.
Iliaskis. That's Iliaskis. That's where it is.
Iliaskis.
Iliaskis.
Ilias. I can't, I'm trying so hard to pronounce it, but every time I see it, I see Askis. Iliaskis.
Whatever.
Okay. Anyways. Why water? Waterfall.
I think at this point, could we have caught up to him?
Yeah.
Yes, you've all caught up then. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
It's
Well, you see,
tried-
when the clouds get very, very heavy, they're made of water, and the water falls from the sky. We call it rain. Have you not
Will-
seen this before?
will hurt. He sticks a finger out to like poke outside of the door frame.
Is this
No.
what we
A
No.
rain droplet hits his finger and he goes, ah!
Will
Yeah.
not hurt.
Cragmar not extra dead?
Are we
Cragmar
certain
dead,
that
right?
we're dead? I don't think this is how death works.
Cragmar remember dying.
It'll be okay, Cragmar. Just put your hood up and we're gonna go explore.
All right, he does that. He puts his hood up.
Do we... Listen, I do apologize that I have been a little bit prickly for the introduction.
That's one word for it.
How do you say abrasive?
Just
Well,
like
You
that,
said it
you did it.
just like
Said
you
it.
just said it.
So, but seriously, we all assumedly died, and now we're here, and you all seem to be just fumbling forward. Do we want to stop and think for a moment? Look, it's a city street where somewhere that isn't death. So, did we really die? And who gave us these markings?
Oh, I
Kragmar has
absolutely
a-
died. I absolutely died.
Kragmar has a 1,000-yard stare, and the longer he stares, one of his eyes just starts going to the side. Little drool starts coming out of his mouth.
I swear, I tried to give the benefit of the doubt. I tried, and yet, I will actually. I'll pull out a handkerchief from my breast pocket in the inside of my jacket, and I'll take it out and I'll like try and hand it to him. Is he responsive, or is he still
No.
just staring at? Okay, I will dab.
He's just staring at the rain.
drool from his face, and then just kind of tuck the kerchief in his
Oh,
hand.
that catches his attention. Oh, sorry. Sometime Kragmar get lost.
Do you have a brain injury?
I don't think so.
Do you have extreme ADHD?
What that?
We'll go with yes for now.
Oh,
All right.
Well,
is
be
everyone
it
else for
circumstance.
exploring?
be it circumstance or be it divine intervention, we all find ourselves in the same spot. Maybe we should try to cooperate. I'm Ziggy Steelbones. To those that didn't hear my introduction earlier.
I'll reach out my hand. It's not as reluctantly as you might expect. Tori and Rio. 'Tis nice to meet you.
I'll do the same. Once again, Serafina Dawnstrider, pleasure to meet you. And she shakes his hand.
Kragmar!
So, these
Well
very
done,
unlikely
Kragmar, and I'll reach over and pat him on the back.
These very unlikely circumstances find us together, and this rainy situation probably isn't the worst that we could run into. So, if everyone would like to venture forth, then I hazard that it is our only option as of now, unless we'd like to rot here on these steps.
I
So-
could not agree more. Now, listen, I have a lot of experience in planning heists. So, we could treat this like a heist.
I'm a fucking thief.
I'm a fucking thief. That's what I am. You see how I'm dressed. You see how small I am, and I'm very, very sneaky. So, we could treat this like a heist and maybe try to plan a little bit here.
It could be possible, but really we have no idea what we're up against, so trying to concern ourselves with variables that we don't even understand seems to be a little bit... I think we just proceed with caution.
You,
Tanner,
talk.
quick question, real fast. But what area of Lear would it make sense for Serafina to be from? Emaves?
Imaves.
Emaves would be fine, yeah.
And is it foresty? What's the terrain?
There's two portions of Emaves. There is either the forest or the desert of Essadwain.
there? Okay.
So you can be
DM
from
doesn't have
Emaves,
to-
which is the forest, or Essadwain, which is the desert. So it just kind
Yeah,
of depends
okay,
on which
cool.
one.
Because I'm thinking more foresty for her, and
Yeah,
Emaves is kind of
Emaves.
what. Is there like a
Tanner's
village or something I
material.
could just
I
like
could have
throw out?
answered that. But...
Oh, you could have. Yeah. Sorry.
Ask the DM from now on.
No. It's less work for me. Please continue.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know Tanner. Well, and I get it. I just know that Tanner, designed the world, so
I
I
have
didn't know
it in
if
my
Bruce
head.
would have a
It's
straight
Tanner's
answer to that.
world, we
I
just
apologize.
live in it.
Continue. I love not having to do the work. It's great.
There is, if you go to the
High five, buddy.
our website, you can look at the town that's in there. I cannot remember what it is. I can step over to my.
I wish
I've got
Bruce
the
just
map here
remembered
in
it off
front
the
of me.
top of
Let's
his
see.
head right now.
Hmm?
The town in
there's
Imaves.
Verdant
I wish you
Hall.
just knew it. Yeah,
Verdant
that's
Hall
where
would
you're
make
from.
sense.
Yeah,
All
Verdant
right,
Hall.
so my father was the Lord of Verdant Hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where we were was where we were was
so the verdant hall is more of a it's a green setting, so it's trees that overlap each other to make a long corridor that lead up to a sort of sacred structure. The seat of power there is actually at what is it, Orantir?
Villanith?
Well, there's Villanith and Orantir.
Yeah, Orantir. Yeah.
And Orantir is actually on top of a mountain. Villanith is desert. So those are the two seats of power. So you'd be from Orantir.
all right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Time out real quick. We've been recording an hour and 36 minutes, which is, I kind of figured this first episode was going to be longer. I don't know what everybody's plans are or how everybody wants to do this, but I'm trying to be the producer here while we're doing all this stuff. So, Bruce, if you're good to continue, I'm also good to continue. I figured this episode was going to be longer. I just,
Anyway,
and it should
not much
be.
has really been accomplished.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling.
I do have some things we can go through. So I just
And it would be pronounced Orantir.
I don't want to.
Orantir.
I don't want to push you guys, so I'm
No,
trying to let you guys.
you're good.
do
This
your
I'm
is-
having a
characters.
This
great
is
time.
fantastic for
Yeah.
the first episode. This is building characters. This has been wonderful. So, in response to that, Zig is gonna.
All right, tall elf, with the rose. What's your name?
Oh, did you say
I've
it?
said
You
it
said it
several
You said it.
times
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you
Forgotten.
said it. Okay,
He's-
sorry.
I'm good with proceeding with caution. So, lead the way.
Okay, everybody just follow me then, and we're gonna just take off down I assume we're facing this alleyway, so we're gonna just kind of take off and we're not running. We're gonna be cautious and move kind of slowly.
Kragmar will use fist if needed.
You have your sword.
Oh, I do?
Wait,
Okay,
we
because
have
it's your-
weapons, or we?
She has her sword because it's her item.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So we just
since,
have our magic
uh,
item.
So Will, you have your Delver's Claws because that's
Yep.
your item.
Yep.
Since this one appears, since Kragmar appears to be the only one with a weapon at hand, why don't you lead, little friend?
No caution needed when I have weapon.
No, some caution definitely needed. We definitely needed
Yeah,
caution.
still need some caution for sure.
Yes.
Please let's be cautious.
Okay, so as you
Kragmar.
guys exit the building to the rain-filled streets, it's eerie. There's nobody here.
It's quiet.
There's quiet. The silence is almost deafening, as odd as that may sound. There is rain, there is wind, and that is all you really hear as you walk.
sound of silence.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll mutter
Hello,
in
darkness.
quiet places and foreign. Nope, not that. In quiet spaces of foreign places, I'm sure there's something there.
We really should try to find someone.
All right. As you all continue to traverse through the barren city, you do hear faint sounds off in the distance. Various directions.
What kind of sounds are we hearing? Is there any kind of description we can get of different sounds?
There is almost faint voices. Sounds of doors opening and closing. You see lights in alleyways flickering and dissipating.
Kragmar, see if you can lead us to an inn. There's got to be an inn. It's a town.
If Kragmar had to guess. Light. And he walks towards a light down the alleyway.
Okay. So as you... Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go
Uh,
Bruce.
Speak your truth, Tanner.
I will say, as I see them go down, I'll look over towards Ziggy and understanding that he's kind of a thief type character. Caution whispers soft and wise, while boldness digs its own demise. I believe we don't proceed with the kobolds so quickly.
Ziggy. Oh no. Okay, I gotta get that thought out of my head because I literally never mind. I'll tell you after because I don't want to be on the recording. Ziggy says,
Yeah. I'm not sure that right now is the time for caution. Gotta find someone.
Okay. Fraser, what you doing? You just following Cragmar?
Yeah. I'm sticking a little ways behind Cragmar. I don't want to. If my thoughts are, if something happens to Cragmar unexpectedly, I don't want to be too near to it.
Okay. All right. So you guys are marching orders. Going to be Cragmar in the front, Seraphina after, and then Will and Tanner kind of bringing up the rear, right?
Yeah.
With some space
And-
between each section of the group. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Ziggy does add.
Now listen, you are speaking to the right individual, though. Caution is typically needed. But I don't know what to do in this situation. I've never been here before.
All right.
Okay.
Cragmar, you round a corner that you last saw the light. And as you round the corner, you see a lit up, what appears to be store window. Inside it are odd trinkets that you don't recognize, and people in odd clothing moving about.
What is,
Some
like,
of the
the-
people seem to be helping the other ones, and they're holding these trinkets in their hands and they're looking at them. On the walls, windows with moving pictures seem to be floating in the air, somehow mounted to the walls. And as I said, the people in the shop, they're holding smaller windows. The people in the shop are holding smaller windows with their hands. The people in the shops are The people in the shop are holding smaller windows in their hands with small pictures. You see pictures moving on all of these windows.
Are those fucking TVs and iPhones?
Oh my god.
You
What?
don't know, man. Your characters have no idea.
No, I know, but Will knows.
For the listeners and the players, though, you would recognize them as TVs and
Oh
phones.
Wait,
my
wait, wait.
God. I was
How are
sitting
these-
here
so we
like,
can-
what do you mean windows with smaller pictures?
So we can
I was-
see these people?
You can't because you haven't run to the corner yet.
All right. I want to round the corner and look at what
You
is
see
going.
what Cragmar sees, yeah.
How are these people dressed?
He said they were dressed
like
in weird
you're
clothing.
dressed right now as a player.
They're dressed in
Modern.
like t-shirts and fucking shorts and
Jeans
flip-flops
and-
with
Ball
rainbow
caps.
symbols on
They
them.
actually have
Glasses.
zippers.
So they have
Purses,
modern
backpack.
clothing on.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
this is
they're
a
holding
twist I did
phones.
not expect, Bruce.
I didn't
What
either.
the
Yeah,
hell?
what the fuck,
Bruce?
What the fuck are you
What the
doing?
fuck?
Okay,
You've dumped us into modern
so-
day?
The doors are closed.
Ziggy's
They don't
gonna
seem to
look
see
at
you.
Ziggy's gonna look at everyone else.
What manner of sorcery is this?
Well, we've seen magical tablets and projections and spells that do very similar things before, so
I've never
think
seen a
whatever-
hot girl dance on a little tiny window.
well, then you, sir, haven't lived.
This is really, really strange. I've never seen people dressed like this or hold these devices that they're holding. What are those called?
Why are they looking at so many cats?
We could go and ask.
I'm not gonna
I
lie, I'm a
hate to
little
say-
scared.
We're gonna stick out
Cragmar.
like sore thumbs against these people.
I don't want to put my thumbs anywhere near them.
Cragmar, very big red thumb.
All right, listen, I can ingratiate myself with almost any group when trying, present company excluded. I will, let me step forward and see if I can find anything out.
Bruce, are they all humanoids or humans?
They are all humans, yes.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm actually really okay with that. Torian, whatever your name is, Torian. I think.
Real, Torian
All right.
real.
Torian real.
Celerev approaches the store to the
Yeah,
door.
I'll if it looks like a storefront, then I will just open the door and step in.
Okay. You step in. Almost as if you all have some strange lapse in consciousness as Celerev goes into the room, goes into the store. The interior shifts. Celerev, you stand inside nothing but a dust-ridden, barren room of shelves. There's no people. There's no light. There's no windows with moving pictures. And as you all look into the room, and Celerev looks around, nothing you saw previous is there.
Fuck! Where did all the damned cats go?
Was
And that's where we'll end
Trick
this
of
session.
Mind?
That's a perfect place to end, Bruce.
That seems like
It's-
I was gonna say that seems like a really good.
Wee!
Yeah, if you want to,
That's what you guys want to end. I just don't feel like I feel like when you cut down the recording, there may not be as much there for an hour.
No,
if you
there's gonna
have
be a
something
lot.
else planned that's a decent ending for this, Bruce, then we're probably good to
I
continue
do,
because
but
we have a
we're
lot of
gonna have to get through it.
idle
Like we
chatter.
got. It's gonna be. I mean, I had where I wanted to end, but we can stop if you feel like that's good enough. I just don't know that.
I think that's. I'll put it to you this way: if we continue recording today, that's going to be an episode. I promise you, it will be. It's going to be a whole ass episode. If we continue recording, we're getting 2 episodes today.
Okay, well then we can stop if you guys would like to stop.
I'm also fine with continuing playing. So if we want that to be an episode, we just kind of go into
I got
the next one.
I got till 12:45. That's when I can go into.
I got all day.
So
Fraser
got
and
all
Emily?
day.
Fraser, what do you want to do?
Oh, I got until like 2
it's up
o'clock.
to you guys. I gotta do a couple things, but I mean, I'm supposed to go to my mom's at 2, but I need to work on some clips before that. So
Let's call it.
Got to do a little bit, but
Let's call
I mean, it
it.
doesn't matter. I'm fine either way because we're only going for another 30 minutes. It's not.
I
like
am
that's
very
gonna take too
excited
much
about
time
this
away.
campaign from that ending. How about that? So that's what I was
Same.
saying. Like, Bruce, I think you're underestimating how much content you just made. That is a really good twist. I love the introduction of this. We're gonna have all the character introductions. We're gonna have an intro from you and Tanner. All of that stuff combined is going to be a very good first episode, and now
Okay.
we can prepare for the
Yeah, I think we've
second
got plenty
episode.
of content there to be an hour at least.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh,
push.
yeah.
Let me push. Here we go. We want 2 people want to continue. We got 1 who wants to quit, 1 who doesn't care. So let me push because I know where we can end.
Okay,
I know
let's
where
go.
we can end.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right.
Do it.
That's a funny ending, but I got a better one. They're going to set the mood a little better for the campaign because this campaign is not supposed to be funny, even though. it
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be.
I got you.
Okay. Do you all continue through the city after what you've just seen?
I think just make
Yeah.
us continue. Like,
Okay.
let's. It's like a jump
Alright.
cut from there to where we're
Okay.
exploring other things.
As you are continuing, Kragmar, are you still in the lead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Suddenly, you see 2 small lights in front of you. They appear, and they're coming at all of you because you're all relatively grouped up on the same city street. And they get bigger and they get brighter. And behind the lights, you hear a roar begin. I need everyone to roll dexterity saves, please.
Saves, you said?
Yes. Everyone roll
How do I
dexterity
roll a
saves.
save?
Yeah, how do we roll
when
a
you're-
save?
So
Skills?
on your
Oh,
on your
skills.
skills over on the
Dex.
left.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but there's a skill versus a save. I rolled incorrectly. Sorry about that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Where's the
There we
save?
So you click on Dex on the very left of your skills, and
Oh.
then before you click roll, there's a check and a save.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I got. Yeah.
So should we all still be announcing our rolls out loud?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 12.
I got a 5.
Selderev has a 23.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
I got a
that.
13.
There were some rolls in the other.
We'll fix that in post. We just got to
Okay.
get used to
All
using
right.
the system.
So as the lights fly towards you all attempt to scramble out of the way. Unfortunately, with Kragmarsh 5 and Cellarev 7.
No, I got a 23.
Oh, you got 23.
Yeah, I rolled the wrong thing first. I rolled
Okay,
a
so
check instead of a
23,
save.
7. What did Seraphina get? 12? Seraphina got
12, yeah.
Okay, with a 12 and a 5, Seraphine and Kragmar, you are not able to get out of the way. The lights bear down on you, and behind them you hear roaring as if machinery existed behind them. You're terrified as you're unable to get out of the way. As you all scramble, just before the lights and whatever is behind them hit you, they disappear suddenly, as if they were never there. You all continue to trek around the city for a while, and the city seems truly devoid of life. You run into no one, you hear nothing other than strange sounds, strange lights. You make it to an area that has different stalls in it. It's probably some form of market, but it's abandoned. It's surrounded by alleyways and 2 to 3 story buildings, and even under the cloud-covered sky and the rain, you feel like it would have been a pleasant place to spend your time had the city been alive. I need everyone to roll perception checks.
Can I deceive my perception into being good?
No.
I got a
No.
10 total.
I got a 13 total.
14.
15 total because I have a -1 perception.
Wowie.
Tanner. You are the only one who notices movement. On top of a few buildings. There are people, and they are attempting to hide behind the chimney stack and in the shadows. They are well armed.
Are they moving
And you
like
know
the
they know
chupacabra?
where you are.
I will point it out to the others. On the rooftops, movement, well armed, following us. Everyone, be prepared.
Ziggy's
You've
gonna
all been surrounded.
Ziggy's gonna quietly say,
Well, we need to.
he kind of side eyes up to the roof to kind of look without being obvious.
Let's pretend we didn't notice them.
I think we dash into a nearby store. And I point
Everybody be
to
ready.
a door nearby.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think that's a good idea from Torian.
Cragmar, we're gonna
As you
need
say
this.
that,
Cragmar
Tanner,
ready. Cragmar ready.
As you all did make this discussion, a few more men step out from the alleyways. And one of them approaches you and says, "Oh yeah, please. Please do us all a favor. And corner yourself in a store. It'd make this so much more easy."
Well, you already have us surrounded, so how much... Oh. What do you want?
Archie?
Whatever you got, really.
We have nothing but the clothes on our backs.
The man talking to you has a spear and a shield, and he is armored, but not great. Nothing but the clothes on your backs, eh? Well, here's the problem. One of you's got quite a nice sword. And I think I'd like that. One of you, whatever's on your wrist there, I think we'd like that. So I'd like to see, maybe, if the other two have got something fancy in there as well.
Listen, friend. If
Not
you-
exactly.
Fine. Facetiousness apparently eludes you. I don't think we're going to give up anything to some stranger who decides to be a ruffian on a street and confront us. 4 lonely individuals just trying to make their way through the rain. My goodness. But what I will say is this. And I will start to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Suggestion
Okay.
on him. And I'll go ahead and use the thing in alchemy if I can. Boop. I need a wisdom save, DC 17. I know it says 15, but I have my item that bumps it up by 2.
Okay. We are moving to tactical mode. I need everyone in the top right of your button. There's a small unfolded map. I need you to click that move to tactical mode.
Boop.
To look around, you noticed more of them, like I stated. So,
Yay.
there you go.
Oh,
There's your-
shit.
That's
There's a
your
lot of
brigand talking to you.
So yes, I cast Suggestion. I need a DC 17 wisdom saving throw from that
Okay.
one guy.
All right.
Which guy is that on the map?
The one right in front of us, the
Brig-
one right
Brigand
next
4?
to Cragmar.
Is it Brigand 4?
It is, yep.
Brigand.
Okay.
Brigand 4.
Brigand 4
Brigand.
seems
Brigand.
to be enticed by whatever suggestion you are about to make.
So I say, tell your men we have nothing and leave us be. Well, we have nothing. And I can give you suggestion if you'd like the description.
I should be able to actually, I think. Yep, I can look at it.
Well, for listeners. So
Yeah,
I'm
please do.
suggesting a course of activity to try and magically influence this man. On a failed save, he pursues the course of action I described to the best of his ability. And it lasts for up to 8 hours, but it is concentration.
Okay.
All
right.
Bruce, do we notice? Is there something that we notice about these guys? Do they have? Bruce's camera has zoomed in on him. Do they have any distinct markings?
No, they do not.
Okay, I was just making sure that they didn't have something similar to us, because right now all we've seen are lights that go between different people.
There are no hands. However, I will say there are various tattoos on their necks. Yes, but they are no hands. Sorry.
No hands. Well, the only reason I was
you
asking is because we're obviously in a place and we've got all of us got these marks. So my thought process was like, okay, do they also have these marks? And maybe that
No.
would give us some insight to where
They
we
do
are.
not. As far as you can tell from what is exposed, you do not see any black hands upon them. You do see various tattoos on their necks. They may be gang markings, but you wouldn't know what any of them are. So, and they are various kinds. So it's clearly that they were affiliated with something, but now they're just affiliated with each other. So Brigand 4, he takes a step back from you all and he goes, "All right, gents, it appears they really don't have anything of value, so why don't we just round this off and let them go?" Unfortunately, Tanner, it seems that you guys have only run into the rotten remnants of what exists in this city. And you hear the twang of an arrow, or the twang of a bowstring snap. And an arrow pierces the man who you spoke to's throat, and he falls.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'll
What
follow
the-
the arrow where it came from.
Okay, damn.
And you hear one of the gentlemen from the roof say, "Fuck that, we can see what they got. Take it from them, boys." And you are all surrounded by others.
Kragmar would like to see you try.
Okay. Ziggy is going to.
All right, hold on.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
We are doing. If you guys want to do anything at this point, we have to roll initiative.
Combat, yeah.
Okay.
So, here we go.
How do you roll initiative?
It should tell you now. I triggered it. It should tell you, or it rolls it for you. Actually, it rolled it for you because I triggered it. If you look at encounter in the top right, there's the encounters.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Oh.
encounter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
Neat.
since we're doing it this way, all I would say, Bruce, is just announce the order.
Yep.
That everyone's gonna go in.
So right now, the highest initiative we have, Archer 3. He's moving first. Archer 3 is gonna go. He's gonna aim at Kragmar because Kragmar's got a weapon. He's going to attack Kragmar. The archer unleashes 2 arrows from his bow on top of the building at Kragmar. Kragmar, what is your AC currently?
15.
Cool. As those arrows come down, you see him. You see him gliding through the air, and you have no issue sidestepping each one, and they land on the ground. And that archer
Okay.
says some expletives. He's mad that he missed. The next archer, it's archer number 2. Archer number 2 is across the bridge from you. He is going to attack. Also, same thing. Two shots from his longbow aimed at you because you're the one with the weapon. Kragmar. An arrow strikes you because he criticals.
Oof.
Oh shit. Okay.
You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Done.
Luckily, he only rolled a 1 to damage. All right, Will, it's Ziggy's turn.
Fuck yeah! All right, so Ziggy is going to, in this situation, as a first-time rogue, you got to help me out. In this situation, is it possible to hide since I'm completely surrounded?
It would be very difficult.
Okay, all right. So then instead, Ziggy is just going to run over to this one, the Brigand 2, that's now surrounded by him and Kragmar. He's going to get behind him a little bit. I don't know what constitutes a sneak attack, but I'm going to punch him with my hands and fists. I got a Delver's Claw slash, actually. The Delver's Claw actually allows me to slash attack. So
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to do that.
You can do the Delver's Claw.
Yep. So, can I, does this give any type of sneak attack or no?
Your character, I believe, if you are in range with another character, which you are, you should be able to do sneak attack. Because you
If a conscious ally is within 5 feet of the target and I don't have disadvantage, I get
so
sneak
you are
attack.
allowed to add your sneak attack damage to this.
Okay, perfect. So, bear with me. Sneak attack is a 1d4, correct? Because I'm just going to add a 1d4 to the...
I'll tell you in a sec. 2 seconds. Being at first level, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage.
1d6 damage.
And you are level 5, so your sneak attack at level 5 is 3d6 damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I feel bad for this guy if I hit. All right, so I'm going to add 3d6 on here. And is it any pluses on the damage for that as a first-time rogue? I'm
Dex.
trying to use this sheet. Yes?
What do you mean by plus the damage? You do a 1d4 for the Delver's Claw plus your dex plus 3d6
Okay, got it.
sneak attack. You don't get any ability
pluses to the
modifier.
Yep. Okay, so my attack is a 7. I deal 1 damage. Okay, well, never mind. I would have done a lot of damage had I
As
rolled
you go to
good.
strike with your claws, the brigand's armor takes the brunt of the force, and he doesn't seem to be affected.
Oh, fuck. They got armor.
Which you were aware of before you did this.
Which you probably could have seen.
Okay, Kragmar. Will, do you do anything else?
I do not. I'm going to stand
Okay.
here and flank this guy.
Kragmar, it's your turn.
Yeah, I just need help setting up my sword attack on here. I'm trying to figure
You
out,
don't
do
have
I
a
add
sword.
any...
You don't
Yeah,
know.
she
She
does.
does. She has
Oh,
the
you're
sword of
right.
life
You're
stealing.
Kragmar. Sorry.
Yeah.
She has the sword of life stealing, so it's a long sword. So you would roll 1d20 plus your
Right.
strength.
Right.
So
Oh,
here's-
plus my strength. Okay.
So here's what we'll do, just because you don't have that, and I do want we are trying to kind of make this end quick in the next 15 minutes. Click this dice below your character, and you should see some dice come up. I want you to select the 1d20, and I want you to select the arrow to roll it. That should roll. Yep, there you go. Sort of. Oh, okay.
Well, I did that, but I can also... So,
So you would have rolled a 1d20 plus your strength, which is 3, so you would have got a 4 to attack. That would have been your attack to hit.
I rolled a nat 1 on my first roll.
You did.
Oh no.
Wah, wah.
So what is this next thing where it says the 18? What is that?
That's another 1d20. I'm not really sure what that is. I'll look at that for you and I'll fix it after. It could
Well,
be
I
that.
tried to add the sword of life stealing, so I might have fucked
Yeah,
it up.
it's fine.
Okay.
We'll get it fixed next time. You're good.
Yeah, we'll
so
fix it.
I
next
rolled
time.
a nat 1 to hit.
Yeah. You swing the sword, and you're nowhere near him when you swing it.
Damn.
She swings in the opposite direction.
He looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, I'm glad I'll be taking that from you once we're done here." Tanner, your turn. However,
All right.
I need everyone to roll perceptions again.
Oh.
$13 total.
22 total.
And we said perception, correct?
Yes.
I think the system, this whole app is going to be super awesome once we all get proficient with it. After
I think it'll cut
after
down.
20 rounds of play.
Cool. I think it'll cut down combat time a lot too. I think. it'll help.
11.
Okay.
11.
Emily.
11.
11.
What?
Perception check, please.
Oh, nat 20.
24. Nat 20. Oh, nat 20.
You got a 1 and a
shit.
20? Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, both ends of the spectrum, you know?
All of you hear the faintest sound of massive weight landing on a rooftop.
Oh.
Something
And initially-
fucking wicked this way comes.
You can't quite place the location. After a few seconds, however, and this seems to even catch the people around you off guard, but they don't do anything either. But you begin to hear what sounds like nails on a chalkboard in small bursts, just constantly. And your eyes settle on something. On the roof of a building in the far-off distance, you all see a ball of midnight black, crimson, and flecks of gold. And it heads your way with predatory fervor. The men tighten their circle around you, clearly out to kill you. The thing you see in the distance approaches at blinding speeds, as it seems to stick to the tops and sides of buildings, leaping between buildings with ease, before it makes it to the market. It launches itself with animosity off the roof to another roof, tumbling through the air. From it, 3 arches of what feels like magic born of pure malice lances through the air at 3 men on the different buildings. It lands on the assailant on the bridge, and he explodes into gore.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ew.
Gross.
Well, one down, the rest to go. Fuck me.
The men on the buildings are cleaved in half by the energy. 4 dead in as many seconds. You all take a long, terrifying look at the creature in front of you. Lupine in form, a maw snarled with ivory teeth, the size of knives in it. Eyes, black as night. Fur, a mix of bloody crimson, black, darker than the abyss, and flecked with the gold of kings, covers the creature's body. It howls into the air, and you know you are prey before it. The group of men who've survived so far, they forget about you completely, and they close on it. A small figure lands in front of you, dressed in black leather, hooded and masked. He claps to get your attention.
Okay, yeah. Immediately look towards the figure.
Okay, do you all look at the small figure?
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than looking at that fucking wolf thing. Pass.
All right. The small figure points to an alleyway, and he waves you guys after him, and he takes off, full sprint.
Well, I'm taking off.
Yep. Full
I
sprint
follow,
right behind
yep.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
You
We're out of
follow, all of you, in pure terror at what you just saw.
Ziggy.
As you're
Ziggy's
sprinting
just-
through,
Oh, go ahead.
as you're sprinting through the alleyway, following the figure, he's definitely weaving in and out of rubble, definitely weaving in and out of the alleys. I need everyone to roll acrobatic saves.
Ooh. How do I?
Click on acrobatics.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
a
see.
save. I have a check.
I
It's
see
not,
check and
it's not a save.
It's a
regular
check. It's a check.
I got a 5 total. Yay me.
Okay. I got
I
a
got
10.
12.
I got a. Wait. Hold on.
You got a
Oh,
15.
I got a 15. Okay, yeah, I was looking at Cragmar's. I was like, I
5
got
plus
more than
10.
a +3.
You
So-
all are able to follow. You all are able to follow the small figure as he weaves in and out of the alleyways. As you cut a corner, however, Seraphina, you're probably, based upon the way, or based on the order you guys were out on the field, you're the second, and you don't notice the lumber on the ground, and your foot clips it, and you fall. Kragmar and Ziggy, I need you both to roll strength. Actually, I need you both to roll athletics to see if you can help Seraphina get to her feet quickly. As this is going on, you hear pure slaughter behind you.
Ooh, shit. I rolled an 18.
I rolled an 8 - 1, 7.
Okay. Kragmar, even though you are small, you are mighty. And
I
you
am
are able
mighty.
to help Seraphina to her feet. And you all continue to sprint through the alleyways, weaving in and out, following the figure in front of you. As you all scramble to get away, following the small figure, you make it to a place where there seems to be a large crack in the city walls. Behind you, the sounds of carnage have ceased. Another roaring howl emits into the air, and you know the beast is coming for you. Also, as you happen to pass a house, you hear very faintly from inside of it.
The dog
was
barking
that?
was perfect.
It was amazing.
That was
And
pretty
then
good.
you also hear
This is cartoonish. That's amazing.
and then you also hear a voice from inside the house. Thieves in the night.
Don't wanna go.
Nice. Nice little sing song.
Don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
You guys don't remember that, do you?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's a reference to campaign 1. You make it to the edge. The beast is coming. You hear the sounds of nails on chalkboard as it scrambles across the tops
Ew.
of the roofs. Again, the small figure points to the cracks and he leaps through. Everyone, please roll athletics or acrobatic. Actually, athletics. Please, all everyone, another athletics check.
Oh, damn it.
I'm much better at that. That's good. A non-natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
I got a 16.
Rolling real good. I got
Will?
a 17.
Hey,
Okay,
we all did
17,
it. We all did pretty
16,
good.
19,
Yeah.
natural 20, 17. You guys are spurred by your fear. You clear the crack. Seraphina first with her roll. She actually does like a sick, nasty flip through it. She's Jediing through this fucking crack.
Hell yeah.
Kragmar's next. You begin to help the other two. Ziggy, he's through. Telerev's through. Then Ziggy's the last one through. Ziggy, you scramble, and you hear it. You hear the monster closing in on you.
Do you know that
You
feeling of like when something's behind you and you go, you know, like
Oh, your
That is what
butthole
you are
tightens?
experiencing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're experiencing. And you know
Squeeze
it's
that
going to
shit
be
in.
close. And you pop through the crack, and everyone else is looking, waiting for Ziggy to pop through. And he does, and he hits the ground. And just as he does, a massive claw,
Ooh.
a massive clawed appendage slams through the crack and squeezes its hand, barely missing Ziggy. Ziggy, the force of the air causes you to be flung forward from this claw coming through. And the figure of the claw slowly retracts. And you hear a visceral growl and a pace. You hear a visceral growl and the stomping of feet as it leaves the crack. The figure... The figure...
Had to.
The small humanoid that probably very likely saved all of your lives snaps again to get all of your attention, and he takes off into the fields.
Ziggy stands up, dusts himself off, and says,
That's the first time I've really appreciated being short.
and then he takes off running after the guy in the field.
Yeah, I produced no words. I'm just like, yeah, nope, understood the assignment. And I follow.
Okay, everybody following?
Yep.
Okay. The party and their potential savior, you all take off through the fields, clearing the city by a good distance before they stop. You're all shaking, you're all terrified. The morning sun paints a beautiful sky as the rain dissipates over a green pasture outside of what would probably fool anyone for a normal, lively city from this distance. You all feel odd at the contrast of narrowly escaping death, only to be greeted by this. But it is soothing, especially with what you've been through. The figure pulls out a metal tube, and he unscrews the top as he sits down to take a break on a nearby rock. Steam emits from the top of the tube, along with an absolutely wonderful aroma. And you all recognize the aroma. It's coffee.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The figure pulls down his hood, allowing 2 large green ears to pop out. And he pulls down his mask to show his green skin and a snaggletooth grin as he looks back at you. Coffee, anyone?
Stop it.
Okay, all right.
Stop it.
Yeah, we love it.
Nice.
We
And
love
that is
it.
where we will end this session.
Yeah,
Oh
good job,
my
Bruce.
God.
Well done, buddy.
Reggie!
I'm so excited for this.